Hello, everyone. This is Coach Fierros, your PE teacher. And in this lesson, you are going to learn about skill related fitness components. This is lesson two, and lesson two is on pages 10 through 12 on your skill related fitness components packet. Let's go ahead and get started. Here are the lesson objectives. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to learn the six components of skill related fitness, review five physical fitness components, define each of the components of skill-related fitness, and learn examples of each of the components of skill-related fitness. Here are the pages that you're going to be working on your skill-related fitness components packet. All right, so last semester, you learned about the five components of physical fitness: cardiovascular endurance, muscular strength, flexibility, and body composition. Now, we're going to review the definitions of each of the five components of physical fitness, and also we're going to learn some examples of each of the components of physical fitness, just to refresh your memory. Let's go ahead and get started with cardiovascular endurance. Cardiovascular endurance means how efficiently the cardiovascular and respiratory systems deliver oxygen to the muscle during physical activity. That means that whenever you're doing any type of physical activity, sport, or exercise that requires you to breathe hard, to sweat a lot, and for your heartbeat to or your heart to beat faster, that means that you are improving your cardiovascular endurance. Muscular endurance is the body's capability to sustain an exercise for a period of time. Whenever you're carrying something really heavy for a long period of time, that means that you're improving your muscular endurance. Flexibility is the ability to bend without breaking or injury, in other words, a range of motion. Any exercise activity that requires you to stretch, that means that you are improving your flexibility. Muscular strength is the ability of a muscle to exert force against resistance. In other words, whenever you're carrying something really heavy for a short period of time, that means that you are improving your muscular strength. And then body composition is the portion of fat and not fat mass. In other words, muscles, bones, or organs in your body. Now, this component requires you to learn more about your body and also to eat healthy. Now, let's go over how to improve each of the components of physical fitness. Let's start off with cardiovascular endurance. Now, here are some exercises and physical activities that you can do to improve your cardiovascular endurance: Tabata, running, walking, kayaking, cycling, and hiking. Now, Tabata is a very short workout that requires an intense workout that's going to increase your heart rate really fast. What are some ways to improve endurance? And specifically, muscular endurance: planks, swimming, running, repetitions in weightlifting, and playing sports/games. Now, whenever you're holding a plank for a long period of time, that means that you are improving your muscular endurance. Whenever you are swimming, that means that you're also improving your muscular endurance because you are swimming for a long period of time. Now, running can also improve your cardiovascular endurance and your muscular endurance because your muscles are also getting stronger as you run. Now, whenever you also doing weightlifting and you are doing it repeatedly, that means that you are improving your muscular endurance. Different sports and games also can improve your muscular endurance. What are some ways to improve flexibility? Ways to improve flexibility can be dynamic stretching, yoga, dance, gymnastics, and Pilates. Now, Pilates can be an exercise that is very similar to yoga and improves your flexibility. Now, any type of stretching obviously improves flexibility, and also dance can also improve flexibility. What are some ways to improve muscular strength? Now, muscular strength can be in playing sports, lifting weights, obviously by carrying something heavy for a short period of time, and body weight exercises like push-ups, sit-ups, or pull-ups. Now, whenever you're doing these, exercises, that means that you're carrying your entire body weight for a short period of time. What are some ways to improve or maintain body composition? It could be by increasing physical activity level and eating healthier. Now, so ways to improve your body composition can be how often you are physically active every single day. How many minutes of physical activity do you participate in? And also eating healthier. Are you organizing a nutrition plan? If so, that means that you're improving your body composition. All right, so now that you refresh your memory about the five components of physical fitness, and you also learn about the definitions of physical fitness components, and also you know the examples of each of these components of physical fitness. Now we're going to review the six skill related fitness components that we learned in the previous lesson. Let's start with agility. Now, agility is the ability to rapidly change directions. Balance means holding the body posture in position on a stable or unstable surface. Speed refers to how fast you can move. Power is a mix of strength and speed. Coordination enables a person to perform various movements gracefully and easily. And reaction time refers to the quickness of response. Now let's go over some of the examples of each of the components of skill related fitness. Let's start with agility. Now, some examples of agility could be like dodging a ball whenever you're playing dodgeball. Whenever you're doing obstacle courses, right? You are moving different directions easily and quickly. Stopping and starting to avoid a defender, and also avoiding stepping out of bounds. Those are just four examples of agility, but you will learn more about agility in upcoming lessons. What are some of the examples of using balance? Well, here are some examples that can improve your balance. Doing a handstand, ice skating, rollerblading, yoga poses, headstand, skateboarding, and surfing. You will also learn more examples of balance in upcoming lessons. What are some examples of using speed? Well, it could be running bases in baseball and or kickball, running a race. Okay, how many jumps in a minute of jump roping can also improve your speed, and also running to catch a frisbee. There are much more examples of speed, and you will learn more about them in upcoming lessons. What are some examples of using power? It could be back tucks, tackling, roundhouse kicks, shot put, and powerlifting. Now, tackling happens in football, roundhouse kicks in martial arts, shot put in golf, and powerlifting and weightlifting. You're also going to learn more examples of power in different sports in upcoming lessons. What are some examples of using coordination? Here are some examples: dancing, gymnastics, doing a rainbow kick in soccer, dribbling, catching a ball in lacrosse while moving. There are much more examples of coordination in different sports. You will learn more about them in upcoming lessons. And what are some examples of using reaction time? This could be like catching a ball, or hitting a tennis ball, or a baseball, and following along a fitness video and staying on beat. There are much more examples of reaction time in different sports. You will learn more about them in upcoming lessons. All right, so now you're going to work on pages 10, 11, and 12 on your packet. This is what you're going to do on page 10. You're going to list one physical activity or sport or exercise for each of the component of physical fitness and skill-related fitness. On page 11, you're going to write each of the 6 skill-related fitness components and their definitions. On page 12, you're going to write an example for each of the components of skill-related fitness. On the circle where it says speed, you're going to answer the question to in what part of baseball does it require you to do speed? On the circle where it says balance, you're going to answer this question. In what part of gymnastics does it require you to do balance? In the circle where it says agility, you're going to write the answer to this question. In what part of football does it require you to do agility? In the circle where it says reaction time, you're going to answer this question. In what part of soccer does it require you to do reaction time? In the circle where it says power, you're going to answer this question. In what part of football does it require you to do power? And on the circle where it says coordination, you're going to answer this question. In what part of basketball does it require you to do coordination? All right, so go ahead and complete pages 10 through 12 on your skill-related fitness component packet. When you are done, move on to lesson 3. Thanks for watching.